If you're wondering how much confidence MAGA Mike and congressional Republicans are instilling in the GOP across the country, here's a sneak peek.
Congress is not getting anything done. We haven't passed a balanced budget in Congress since the 90s. Bill Clinton was the last time that we actually had a balanced budget.
When the Republican governor of Oklahoma sounds like a Democrat praises a Democratic president, you know the GOP is in trouble. Governor Kevin Stitt of Oklahoma, Republican through and through, went on air and talked about how Bill Clinton was the last president to balance the budget. I never thought I would hear a Republican, a GOP member, praising the Clintons anytime soon, but he's absolutely right. And the fact is, he's calling out the dysfunction of Congress, their inability to not only balance the budget, but do anything that is actually helpful for the American people. I mean, healthcare premiums have expired, and not only are we not seeing any amazing GOP proposal, we're seeing no proposal whatsoever. So apparently their plan was just to allow American healthcare premiums to go up, which is resulting in a lot of people just not signing up for healthcare. Those same people will get sick. Many people get sick with unlikely illnesses, heart attacks, cancer, things that they maybe couldn't afford the premium, but they're certainly not going to be able to afford the care that they need for those illnesses. So many people will go out without preventive care. The fact is the GOP, Mike, has just lost control over it. He lost control over it with the Epstein files. Of course, as we know, Ro Khanna and Thomas Massie were able to force that through the discharge petition. He lost control over the tariffs. And enough Republicans passed a resolution against the Canadian tariffs. He hasn't been able to do and pass anything beneficial for the American people.
My goal in my last year as governor is to make sure that I'm joyful, that I'm the light, that I don't get bitter, because politics has a way of just beating you down over time. And so I can't even imagine being the President of the United States. So it is... He's got a tough job to do, and you'd have to ask him those questions. But I think the American people want a president to give us real solutions, right? Let's stop the fighting. What are the real solutions? I tell people, some of my friends, when I'm back home, I'm like, it feels like we're a car racing towards a cliff. And right now, my party's driving, and the Democratic Party's in the passenger seat, and we're fighting over the control of the radio. And our car is racing towards the cliff here. And then, in 3 years, we may have a Democrat driving and the Republicans will be in the passenger. And we'll still be fighting over what's on the radio. Congress is not getting anything done. We haven't passed a balanced budget in Congress since the 90s. Bill Clinton was the last time that we actually had a balanced budget.
A former governor.
So we literally have a crisis that's facing us, and nobody seems to be talking about it. So those are the things I think the American people want solutions on.
He also sounds like a Democrat when it comes to immigration, because Trump is way underwater with immigration. People are horrified across the political spectrum about what's happening on the streets. They see ICE murdering American citizens, rounding up children and families. He talks about how we need to get rid of violent criminals. Well, the fact is, violent criminals are known because by nature, they have been convicted of a violent crime. Newsom has talked about for years, California always cooperated with the federal government and would help deport people after they served their prison sentence. It is not difficult to find people who are convicted criminals. They have by nature been through the system and are known. That's